If I was to ask you in a mathematical equation, and y'all like, ooh, he used some big words. These are just words. You can call it what you want. All right, let me ask you this. For everybody that's looking on the video, I'm going to give you something real easy that you can handle. What is 1 plus 1? 2, right? 1 plus 1 doesn't mean 3. 1 plus 1 doesn't mean 4. 1 plus 1 doesn't mean 5. Why am I doing these equations? Let's look at an example. 1 man, 1 woman. That's 1 plus 1, right? That equals 2. If you add in the equation, if you add another person, if you add drinking, if you add lying, if you add cheating to any of that equation is not going to be right. You know how I do it on the real show. And you might be saying to yourself, Rick, why are you doing the videos? Why do you have to do that? You know, some people might not even like the way I sound. They say I'm not religious enough. They say I'm not using scriptures enough. I thought you was a man of God. All these things doesn't matter what you think about me. It matters what God thinks about me. And that's what's wrong with a lot of us. You got too many people that are out there that are so religious that they can't get their point across. I've actually led more people to Christ by being who I was and not beating people over the head with scriptures. Because I don't judge people. I'm too busy trying to sweep around my own front door. Now, okay, go ahead and send your texts. You know, one time it's amazing that back in the day I got 1,000 comments on a few things. There was a few haters out there that were hating on me, and a lot of people like that. But I'm still standing. That's right. I'm still standing. So if this is controversial, if you got to get around the water cooler, if you cooking your food in the afternoon and you throw your spoon down and you burn your pork chops, just go ahead and burn it in. Because RLT 12/27/1961, I think I was born around about 1 o'clock in the morning time, and it was cold. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way, not the way that you think I am. Now, since I got the haterade out the way and put sugar in the Kool-Aid and stirred it up, I can get back on track. See, there's too many people out there that want to own your time. They want to own your mind. They want to own you. If you're in a bad relationship, why are you telling everybody? You know you're in a bad relationship. Let me ask you this. I used to burn myself up trying to help people. You know what I do now? I ask people, what do they want to do? Huh? I ain't shifting the blame to them because it's too many times I've gave great ideas. I've gave things that can turn people's life around. Guess what they did in the end? They did what they wanted to do. And then when it didn't work out, they attacked me for giving them the answer that they wanted. So what did I start doing? I let people make their own decision. Because at the end of the day, you can listen to what I'm saying and it might help you. Or you can take in what I'm saying and you wasn't ready for it, and guess what it does? It'll backfire on you. But once again, this is the real show. I'm finna say the Rick show, but this is my show. But this is the real show. The grease is popping and I'm dropping in. I don't know what I'm dropping in today. My new book. That's right. I'm going back to writing my books now. I was on a hiatus. I was on, what do bear do? I was on a hibernation there for a little bit. But now I'm back on track. But I'm going to start doing my videos because I come to find out that when you build a track record for yourself, people will tend to buy what you got. But my newest book that's coming out is Women Are Like Tomatoes and Men Are Like Potatoes. Wow. Did you get that? Women are like tomatoes and men are like potatoes. And the reason why the summary of the book comes from this. Most women are diamond, pearls, they're all these great things. Most men are hard, callous, and until pressure is applied, that's the only time they will commit or quit. And you see, I kind of like put that in the rhyme. Men will commit or quit. Sometimes they get lit. We hope they don't do that. But the summary of the book goes like this. With women, you have an emotion, just like a tomato. Tomato has a whole lot of things you can do with tomatoes without cooking it, right? You can make sandwiches, salads, whatever the case may be. You can even eat a tomato raw, and it has a great taste to it. And most women are like that. But men, we're like potatoes. We're hard. You can't do nothing with us. Can you anybody ever try to eat a regular potato by itself? You just can't do it. But if you put heat to it, if you put it in the microwave, put water to it, or you bake it, you can soften it up. Why am I saying that? Ladies, you trying to microwave your man when you ain't even really read the recipe or the instructions. But that's another subject. Wow, woo! I just gave you one right there and I ain't even charging. But we got some exciting thing that's going on, and we're gonna get started. So buckle your seats. I'll be right back, and we'll get started. Okay, Facebook family? I'll be right back. I had to get a praise song. I want you to think about this. When you're going through something, listen. Now I just got through just getting. I just marinated and hear the gospel songs that really got me stirred up, and I appreciate that, brother Hezekiah Walker. I don't want to say his name wrong because I'm on Facebook and it goes all over the world and stuff, But that is a praise. That is a praise song. But now I need y'all help on some of this, my Facebook family. I have 4 people here that have sent me some information about relationships. Okay. And I want you to listen to what I'm saying, but I want you to think about what would you do if you were in that situation. So the first one goes like this. Dear Rick, my name is Belle. I've been in a relationship for 3 years. Oh, wow. 3 years. Okay. In modern times, I can read between the lines. But let me go further. Because when she said, Dear Rick, that's just like saying, Dear John. Any of y'all got a Dear John letter before? I'm going to tell you something. Them Dear John letters ain't no joke, man. Them Dear John letters will make you cry. Well, men don't normally cry. We don't let you women see us cry. We cry by ourselves. But women, y'all cry a lot. That's because you got emotions. You're going to do that. Let me get back to the subject. She said, her name is Belle. I've been in a relationship for 3 years. And we supposed to get married. Look at what she said. Why did she say we gonna get married? She said we supposed to get married this year in August. Congratulations. But hey, she got a question mark there. The problem is, I knew it was coming, is we never spend time together. Wow. We've never spent a whole day together. This is getting deep. Wow, you talking about the grits popping. Let me tell you something. You've been in a relationship for 3 years and you ain't never spent a whole day together? Are you bipolar? No, let me digress. Let me bring it down. Let me finish. Belle, I'm gonna get right to you. He has a 5-bedroom home. Wow, for us. He You got a little money, huh? Okay. Babe, did you go for the okie doke? Did you go for the coup de grace? When you first met him, he probably had that fine car. He probably had them clothes. Or that fella might have just had that conversation, huh? They say conversation rule the day. How many people done fall for the okie doke and they ain't showed you nothing but conversation? Who done you like that? Let me point at myself. I got done like that too. So, Belle, you got the okie doke. But let me finish. Let me digress. Am I saying that right? Digress. But anyhow. Now, she put down there, he got a 5-bedroom house for us. And she ain't never seen it. I want to know, should I require more time together or should I marry this man? Babe, let me say this to you. Look at my forehead. Do you see anything on my forehead? Babe, I see something on your forehead. Do you want to know what I see on your forehead? I see fool. F-O-O-L. Now some of y'all gonna get crazy now. You're supposed to have compassion. You're supposed to be understanding. Are you kidding me? You've been in a relationship for 3 years. You don't spend time together. The man got a 5-bedroom house, which he don't have. Most of us know that when it comes to a man having car, money, clothes, guess what he does? He show you what he got. That's how he gonna reel you in. But babe, this man done reel you in just by words. Now, if you want to stay in that relationship, it is totally up to you. But babe, can I tell you this? You are not in a relationship. You in a dream that ain't gonna happen. You trying to give this man the benefit of the doubt. There's no benefit, but there's plenty of doubt. If you need some more information, babe, call me so I can talk to you on the phone. And I'm going to tell you, you might cry a little bit. It might hurt a little bit, but you need to know the truth. You are dealing with a loser. Okay, let me get back on track. Thank you. Thank you very much. The second one says, Dear Rick, my name is Ted. I appreciate that, Ted. Not many men send me a text. I appreciate that. Now, what's going on with you, Ted? I bet this is juicy. Look at what Ted said. Ted said, I've been married for 30 years. I thought everything was fine. Whoa, you really? You've been married for 30 years and you thought everything was fine? What, you thought you was in a fairy tale, Ted? Come on, Ted. Now, whose fault was it, Ted? Was it you? But I ain't gonna blame you. Let's go before. I thought everything was fine until I found out my wife has been having an affair for 25 years. Okay. Hey, Ted, you ain't caught a case yet, have you? Okay, let me get back up. Man, that's a lot of time to be spending with somebody, and then all of a sudden you find out they've been having an affair for 25 years. That hurt me, man. That hurt me. Hey, let me get back on track. Man, okay. I can't give my own opinion. I can only just how they do it? Let me bring it down. You know, hey, I'm in rare form today. Would y'all agree? Okay, what should I do? Should I divorce her? Or should I tell her what I know? Ted, there are several ways that you can look at that. Number one, you've been married to this woman for 25 years and you just now finding out she had an affair. So what planet you been on? What's been going on with you? Where you been, Ted? Now, I know people can get away with stuff because some people can be slick. But somewhere you had to know she was spending her time. The biggest thing is, who in the world that cared enough about you, or didn't care enough about you, to know that this person been talking to somebody for 25 years and they just telling you now? Be careful about the dog that brings you the bone. Because it smells like something stinking somewhere. Ted, I can't tell you what to do. Because this is your own situation. I just gotta tell you it couldn't be me. I'm not gonna say I think, but if it was me and I was married for 30 years, I don't know what type of investment y'all got, I don't know, but Ted, I think you just want to hear me talk. I mean, come on. Now, I've heard of women going through that, and I really hate when that happens. But for a man to go through that, Ted, come on. Somewhere, I'm not saying you made a mistake or whatever the case may be. But Ted, you need to personally call me. Call me before you do something, okay? I don't want to hear about you being on the news and all that. Okay, Ted, call me. But if that was RLT, I'm going to tell you right now. I'd charge her up. But you ain't got to take my opinion. I would charge. Ain't no way. Wait a minute. I ain't supposed to use my own opinion. Okay? But you know how they go. I digress. The third one. Dear Rick, my name is Leon. I'm in love with a woman. Okay. You're in love with a woman. You didn't say queen. Okay. But I can tell you care. We've been in a relationship for 2 years. She's a strong woman, but she cusses. And she runs her mouth too much. Woo! And most of all, she hates my baby mama. And she's still married. She hadn't lived with her husband in 30 years. Should I hang on or should I let go? Well, all I can say is that if the woman's been married for 30-something years and she ain't lived with the man, there's got to be a few things that could be going on. It could be she might have some money invested in. If she get a divorce, she could lose something. Maybe she just hadn't met the right man until now, or whatever the case may be, Leon. It could be a variable of things. You know, a lot of women and a lot of men stay married so that way they don't have to commit with somebody else. Now, I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know why she stayed that married that long to that guy. I don't know what the problem and situation is in that case. You know, but let me say this. If she's worth it, she may be worth the wait. She may be worth the wait. I can't really say, but it's two things that I do know. If she cussing a whole lot, and if she runs her mouth, she probably a strong woman. She got to get her point across. Now, if she cussing, I was raised up on cussing. My grandfather's first language was cussing. And he wasn't a bad person, he just cussed. You know, that was his first language. But anyhow, that doesn't mean that's a bad person. We all got some things about ourselves that we need to change, so that's not really a bad thing. Well, all I can say to you, Leon, is that really look at it, and if she's worth it, Leon, then you have to just kind of curb your enthusiasm and know what makes her cuss. Or does she cuss because people piss her off? Or does she cuss just because she want to? That might be a reason. And she might talk a lot because somewhere in the past, men might have tried to suppress her from her conversation. So all I can tell you is, Leon, I wish you the best. You probably need prayer. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, Leon, call me, man. Text me. You know, you can definitely insights, because I've had strong women, some that cuss, some that fought, or whatever like that. Boy, that's a whole story by itself. But let me go a little bit farther. Okay, the last one says, all right, dear Rick, my name is Mary. Okay, Mary, how you doing, Mary? I'm torn because there's a man that I like, okay? But he never seems to be single at the same time that I'm single. He's in a relationship and he wants out. Should I wait for him or should I go on? Is he worth the wait? Well, see, people, y'all got to understand this. Ain't nothing wrong with love. There's something wrong with people. And I'll tell you what's wrong with people. People don't want to give. They want to take. See, look at it like this. You got a man, you got a woman, both loving each other, right? They both got the same understanding. They both got the same conversation. Both are faithful. Both put God first. They do everything the same. Where's the problem? The problem comes when either one of those people become selfish. When you become selfish, that's when problems occur. But I'm going to talk about that. That's going to be a whole nother subject. Only thing that I can tell you is, Mary, that if you care about this guy and he's in a relationship, you know if the guy's worth it or not. You know if he's worth it. I don't know if the guy's going to leave the woman out. I don't know the whole situation. I don't know nothing about that. But if somebody's worth the wait, then I would say yes. You should go ahead and be with that person or wait for him or whatever the case may be. But Facebook family, it's been great. It's been exciting. Hey, text me, inbox me. Man, we finna crank it up. If the real housewives of Atlanta get on your nerve, let me know. We gonna talk about it. If you got somebody that you hate, inbox me. I'll talk about it. I got the grease popping and I'm ready to drop whatever's in it. So just imagine and just remember, this is the real show. And for all you producers out there from Bravo and all these other channels, you talking about a real reality show? Deal with me, because I'm going to keep it real. And why do I keep it real? Because that's the way it is. I love y'all, Facebook family. Love each other. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.